Hello, spiritual warriors. How is this eclipse season treating you? It's been a bit rough for me. This has been a challenging portal, but I'm hearing that it's been challenging for a lot of you. So I'd like to give some insight into the astrology and help you remember that this is all temporary. These challenges bring bountiful rewards, a leveling up, and a clearing away of old patterns, beliefs, and stuckness. This eclipse may even help us eradicate the past traumas within ourselves and help us to jump timelines into future alignment, desire. And this is a full moon eclipse coming up this weekend. So, this is the expansion and the infinite possibilities that can come from the alignment of these sorts of events. This portal that we've been in since the Aries solar eclipse is going to close with the full moon in Taurus eclipsing this weekend on Saturday. And it's the final eclipse from the previous North Node cycle that we started back in January of 2022. And the last Taurus full moon eclipse was actually November 19th, 2021. So we've been in this cycle for 2 years and it is done now. It is time to eradicate, eliminate, completely purge, and surrender what you've been gnawing on and challenged with for these last 2 years. Notice within you if there were points from November of 2021 to April, end of April, when we had the partial solar eclipse in Taurus in 2022. And then the last lunar eclipse, November 8th of 2022. Each of these dates are points where you might have had an event that now is coming to completion. So be aware that there's a lot of transition, transformation, change happening right now, and we need to be gentle with ourselves. Extra loving, extra embodied. Taurus is about beauty, about pleasure, about enjoying our experience. And I can say with how much it's been challenging for me lately, I have been stomping around saying, I don't enjoy this experience. And I remind myself, this is temporary. We will get to the other side. It might be closer to January when we feel all of the direct energy of these retrograde planets finally moving forward. Or it might be that Pluto won't finally be squaring everything, including my own natal sun. Oh, it's been this squeeze. And the way I think of this is squeezing and molding and shaping into a new form. And that's what this eclipse is really doing for us. And it's helping us to cut off that excess that is no longer needed. So we've been purging this energy, shifting it because of the Pluto being square the nodes. And now Pluto is square this eclipse. And we've also got Mercury with the sun in Scorpio and Mars there in Scorpio too. He's moved a little further along, but that's a lot of Scorpio energy, possibly bringing things up from the past, from the deep depths, secret, hidden spots that might just become revealed and finally clear something out. So, all of that being in Scorpio is definitely focusing on power and being aware of power over and being cautious of that, being aware of how the power dynamics within ourselves. And, I stand for heart-centered leadership, empowerment, which is a form of power. Power is not inherently bad. Scorpio, even Leo, love power, but it's how we use it. And of course, coming from the heart, coming from trusting universe and really supporting each other to take the pause that we need, simplify it down so that it is something that's understandable within ourselves, so that it doesn't feel like chaos and confusion. There can be a clear way through. And I'm saying it's trust. Trust the divine plan. Trust that your mind, your heart, your spirit know the truth and know which way to go and know how to filter out what is not needed, what you do want to just keep away. So the other big energy, big energy is Jupiter. And Jupiter is here with the moon in Taurus, helping us to expand into our biggest selves. This is the part of us that is able to see new possibilities and look beyond and outside of and just open up to what is next. This is a very hopeful time because we are aligned with the Shapely Attractor, which is bringing forth more universal truth, more wisdom, more divine alignment. And I implore you to meditate and sit in ceremony with yourself and your guides to feel and listen and experience what it feels like to be in that sacred alignment and listening and absorbing and being guided by the higher powers, the more aligned with where we're headed, right? This fifth dimension, the new earth, and the excitement that we are moving towards. Even though things are looking pretty scary out there, we know in our own hearts that we are what create this dimensional reality. We create the physical form from ideas, from our passion, and from what we think is beautiful. And that's amazing. So I want to just finish off with feeling into that core of joy and love that is you. Putting your hands on your heart, taking some deep breaths, and just remembering that you are magical. You are amazing. You are a wonderful human doing their very best. And I am sending you so much love to support you through this divine alignment of the sun and the moon, the earth shadow casting this portal closure, final wrapping of the bow on whatever cycle we are completing right now. If you want to know more about how this might affect you, or if you're confused at all, you need to look at your natal chart. And that's one of the things that I offer. I am a heart-centered evolutionary love coach. I'm a soul coach, heart and soul. That is what I'm all about. And I love astrology as a tool for intuitive wisdom to flow through me and for you to help you understand yourself. So that information is on my website. You can book a free call to talk to me about questions you might have. We call it a discovery call, or you can just book your astrology reading and we'll set a time and I will teach you about your chart and how to see these astrological events and understand what it means and how it's showing up for you. Have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy all the festivities and magic that are coming with this thinning of the veil, getting close to Samhain. Halloween is this time of year when we honor our ancestors, and that comes from the Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, and also so many of our ancestors that knew and understood this is a very, very special time to connecting to the other side And it's just so rich and exciting. I hope that you are really connected to what is important to you and feeling love and passion in your life.